I'm Tyler Moody standing by with Quentin the Hero Henry in our main event tonight. One of the hometown heroes on this card. What does it mean to you to fight in front of your friends and family here in Ruston?
Man, it's awesome. It's a big deal. It's usually, the motivation, just knowing my little boys are going to be out there in the crowd, my daughter and stuff, and they're able to be here. And then all my fans, my local fans, getting to come and make it. It's just, it's nice to be able to do it. I mean, I love doing it wherever I'm at, but it's a bigger deal when they're able to share it with you.
Well, it's a big deal tonight because you're in the main event. You're taking on Duke Sensley, who took this fight on short notice. What are you expecting in that fight?
Man, I know Duke is a long boxer. He's a better boxer than the last guy that they had for me. He's long, he's got good reach, and man, I think it's going to be a pretty good boxing match.
Quentin the Hero Henry, ready to put it all on the line here tonight in Ruston. I'm Tyler Moody standing by with Duke the Nuke Sensley in action tonight in our main event against Quentin the Hero Henry. Duke, you took this fight on short notice, and we know how much of a warrior that takes. What does that mean to you to step up in this kind of moment?
It's just another Saturday night, man. We train for this. We always ready for this. So when it's time to step up on short notice, that's what we do.
Well, you're stepping up against a guy that's going to have a lot of friends and family here, hometown guy. What does it mean to you to come into, enemy territory and try and walk away with the victory?
I don't know. It's nothing like disappointing fans that ain't mine, So that's what I'm here for tonight.
Well, in order to disappoint those fans, you got to take care of business. What kind of fight are you expecting? And, do you have any predictions potentially for this fight?
I just expect him to try to get in, close the distance, try to be the bigger fighter, try to bully a little bit. But I got something a little planned for that.
Duke Sensley getting set to step into the cage against Quentin Henry in our main event. Congratulations to Michael Murder Murphy. But that's not our final fight of the night. We've got our main event coming up next.
Damn right
Duke
they not
Sensley
like us. Nobody does it like AKA, baby. And now, Ruston, Louisiana, it is all come down to this. Up next will be your AKA 50 main event of the evening. It will be 3 rounds of bare knuckle boxing inside the AKA heavyweight division. This fight being brought to you by Walker's Roofing and Construction. And now, please welcome your first fighter to the cage. Put your hands together for Duke Sensley.
Boy, we have a banger in store for you fans right now. Duke the Nuke Sensley, 4-0 as a bare knuckle boxer. He'll be rocking the black trunks with blue trim, representing NOLA MMA, 6'4", 188.8 is what he checked in at for this one. Out of New Orleans, Louisiana, here comes Duke Sensley, 4-0, and a guy who took this fight on very short notice. But Matt, there's a lot of hype around him. 4-0 as a bare knuckle fighter.
A lot of hype, a guy that's got a lot of experience at the highest level as well. Fought for BKFC and has done very well. Skilled, sharp boxer, knows how to fight behind his jab, keeps a good solid stance, good boxing fundamentals. You got to expect that he's going to come in and try to bring it to Quentin Henry tonight. I heard this was a fight that he was very much interested in, though he is going to be the smaller man tonight. Certainly didn't have to cut weight to make whatever the limit was this time around. But I tell you what, a man with a brick for a hand, I shook it and I was like, God bless. I wouldn't want that thing flying at me all night. So experienced, gritty, a guy who told me he wants to fight some MMA for us as well. He's a 1-2 MMA fighter, so we may be able to put a matchup together for him in the future. But we have yet to see him in the AKA cage, but we are excited to have him here tonight.
Yeah, and when you look through his results, there's a lot of W's on here, and the L's, they seem to be from, some arm bars and rear naked chokes and stuff. But as far as on the feet, this young man, or this man, is a monster. 4-0 in bare knuckle, and he's got a real test in front of him tonight in Quentin Henry, a veteran of the game, and I promise you this main event is going to be great.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the cage. Put your hands together for Quentin Henry.
Quentin the Hero Henry, and he is one of the heroes here in the area. 5-2 as a bare knuckle boxer. He'll be rocking the blue trunks with the white trim, representing Hero Fitness Academy of West Monroe, Louisiana. He checked in at 6'1", 205.4. And another one of these guys that's got that BKFC experience and really just one of the more notable names in the area, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Quentin Henry, I'm very familiar, been knowing Quentin for a long time. Exploded on the scene early in his amateur career with vicious knockouts. He was a guy that people around here always looked up to and thought was a guy that could really fight at a high level, and he's done just that. All the way to the pinnacle of BKFC and fought big fights and had big wins and had big losses as well, but a guy that's always carried on, got back in there, and we're happy to have him here tonight. And what's close to his hometown, you got to know this man sold a lot of tickets. And, you know, looking young tonight. I think I told him that when I saw him at weigh-ins. I don't know if it's his haircut or what, but looks like he's found a little fountain of youth here, and we'll see if he's able to turn it into a solid performance tonight against a very tough and game Duke Sensley.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a high-level fight. I mean, I'm really, really excited for this one. Again, Duke took this on short notice. Quentin was originally supposed to fight Kobe Bradford. That ultimately did not happen, so we were looking for a replacement for Quentin Henry. Duke Sensley steps up. Neither guy shying away from this fight here tonight. And you got two BKFC veterans, so you know it's going to be high level. And Quentin trying to defend that home turf and end AKA 50 with a win in front of these fans in Ruston. Quentin's into the cage. Here we go, our main event tonight at AKA 50. Slight hang up here. It looks like the commission having a word with the promotion. I saw the words 5-2s come out. This is, I believe, what I was told. 3-2s. Yeah, that's what I know. It looks like maybe there's possibly some questions about that. That's what the hang up is here. I'm not a lip reader, but I think I know what I know. It's been a sensational card here tonight, though. The fans have certainly gotten their money's worth in Ruston, Louisiana. And, man, you couldn't ask for much more from what we've had. Obviously, the highlight of the night belongs to Joey Lopez, the knockout over Mike Gardner. And there's been some other sensational showings. Hunter Jones, the Damian Turner guillotine was great. Obviously, that knockout a moment ago from Michael Murphy. But that Joey Lopez moment is one that will resound with me for a long time. But now it's about Quentin Henry and Duke Sensley. Still waiting on a conclusion here. Looks like we're almost ready to roll. Maybe not. Dynamite stepping back out of the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Combat Alliance and Walker's Roofing and Construction are proud to bring to you your AKA 50 main event of the evening. 3 2-minute rounds inside the AKA bare knuckle boxing heavyweight division. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's go time! And now, introducing your first fighter fighting out of the Bayou Raps blue corner. This man is a bare knuckle boxer coming to you tonight with a professional record of 4 wins, and never has he tasted defeat. He is wearing black trunks with white trim, representing NOLA MMA. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 189 pounds. Fighting out of New Orleans, Louisiana, here is Duke the Nuke Sensley. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the EMD red corner. This man is a bare knuckle boxer, coming to you tonight with a professional record of 5 wins and 2 defeats. He is wearing blue trunks with white trim, representing the Hero Fitness Academy. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of West Monroe, Louisiana, here is Quentin, the Hero Henry.
All right, gentlemen, main event. You've already received your instructions. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Let's put on the show. Here we go.
Dynamite better get out of there. There's about to be some knucks thrown. Main event, AKA 50, Bam Bam Maju in there to referee. We're underway. Quentin Henry and Duke Sensley.
Good in and out footwork from Quentin. Shoots a jab, brings his head offline, finds a big right hand. I think he lost his balance as he swung a big left hook.
Swinging for the fences like Shohei Ohtani there.
Good beat.
Oh, nice left hand there. And then Quentin Henry lands a shot of his own.
Holy cow, just floored. And Duke Sensley is hurt. That was a huge punch from Quentin Henry. Duke is done.
Yeah, he's wobbling.
Couldn't find his feet. What a moment for Quentin Henry, the hometown hero. Finds a huge punch on Duke Sensley and sends him to the canvas, and Duke just unable to recover.
You can see Duke not really trying to hear it at the moment. Quentin trying to show his respects. I mean, this one was over quick. Sensley landed a good shot, and then you're going to see Quentin bang. I thought that was the one right there. Was the left hand coming back.
Left hand that just clips the chin of Duke Sensley and sends him to the mat. And he was hurt. It was a big shot. Snapped the head.
Looks like Quentin praying for Duke Sensley there. Good sportsmanship from both guys, but Quentin Henry, we talked about protecting home turf tonight. We must protect this house. No doubt Quentin Henry just did that. The hero of Northeast Louisiana.
It's a huge win for Quentin Henry.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stoppage to the action at 38 seconds in round number 1, declaring your winner by way of knockout, Quentin, the Hero Henry.
Hero of Northeast Louisiana, protecting home turf tonight. How good does that feel to get this done in front of all your friends and family around here?
Man, it feels real good, especially after he clipped me real quick. I didn't see that coming. But no, man, I got back up. Just thank Duke for coming. I know that dude. He's a good fighter. I appreciate him taking it on such short notice.
I thank all y'all for coming out. Most of all, I thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If you don't know him, get to know him. I met him. I can introduce you. Come talk to me. We can make that happen.
Gotta love to hear that. Well, let's talk about that finishing sequence, because like you said, he kind of clipped you a little bit. You landed a right, and then you landed a big left. You can see it up there on the board that put his lights out. Walk us through that finish.
Man, I just seeing me get dropped. Well, no, it was he caught me with that shot he dropped me with, because that first jab I slipped the jab, I hit him, and I was like, oh, that big right's right there. And man, I went to just load up and throw it, and he just clipped me right across the chin. I hopped back up, just killed my legs real quick. I wasn't ever out, but and then I was like, all right, I'm not playing around no more. I'm about to big boy this dude.
Well, any final words you have for your friends and family here? I know you had a lot of people show up to support you.
I thank all y'all for coming. I know last time I fought at home, it didn't go quite as well, but what was that? But I want to thank my wife, my kids, my mom, my dad, Coach Jake, Walker's Roofing, all my guys at the gym, all the fans. I couldn't do it without you. I had a little ring rust. I wish it could have went a little longer, but we got it done. Thanks, guys.
The hero of Northeast Louisiana, Quentin, the Hero Henry.